Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 3 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. The Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback, standing at 6'5".
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
At the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a handoff here to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as hit the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive.
Can you guys hear me now? There we go. Now we got it. I guess the mic was on mute on the YouTube setting.
This is third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed.
Here it goes. We're going to see our first gameplay with Trey Lance. I haven't used him yet. This is the first game I played with him, so I'm excited.
Strong in coverage. Now on fourth down, Vic Fangio going to send out the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. And his kick here is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit of 3 quarters.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
So here's the first drive.
Here's Mr. Lance.
And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnist right, possible air raid. So we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what the game plan? I think it's...
Uh-oh, look at that beast of a running back.
And they get him down, but not before...
Niners didn't draft the running back I wanted.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that?
I got to try to go deep with Trey Lance, see how his deep ball is.
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping
Oh, they're blitzing. Maybe I get the chance to see Trey Lance's legs in action. I should not have thrown that. It's okay. But it was a nice throw.
Loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
You went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, snip it out, and finish it off.
Eluding the pressure right.
Ooh, nice one. Trey Lance.
47 this time.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, Trey Lance with a nice throw.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where
Oh,
you
yes,
really want to convert on
definitely.
third down. They did.
I did see a YouTuber. I don't remember what his name is, but I think he's a Seahawks fan, and he was doing the first round draft. He was hoping that we draft Mac Jones, but that didn't happen. Uh-oh, here we go. Trey Lance in the run.
But now he's going to use his legs, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll want about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Come on, that's some pass interference. You guys like holding my receiver. Come on.
That first read that you had, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh,
By that Bronco defense, and it
that
leads
throw wasn't that fast,
Be a little bit of frustration
but
there. Back-to-back incompletions.
that was close.
Blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Yeah, I know. Because now, oh, I got it. Oh, yes. Now it's going to be like, you guys are going to understand how we feel when we go against like Russell Wilson or Kyle Murray or Lamar Jackson. I mean, maybe not this season because it's supposed to still be Jimmy G as starting quarterback for at least this season.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Oh, I missed that tackle.
He'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now the second drive.
But I'm happy we didn't draft Mac Jones because, man, if you looked at him during the draft on TV, he looked so immature. He looks like a little kid, you know. But if you looked at Zach Wilson, man, he looked very scared. He looked like a little boy playing a man's game. You know, the Rams, I think the Rams are being a little overrated. I mean, I know they got, what's his name as the quarterback, but I just don't see them going to be that great. I really think, and I still give it to the Seahawks because you guys got Russell Wilson as the #1 team. And I'm hoping we can be the #2 team. Oh shit, I fell. But hell yeah, Trey to the Bay, and he's now San Francisco 49er on my team. Hoorah! I can't wait to see him in action.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, interception, baby. Woo. Yep. After that trade happened, I said, whoever the Niners traded, I'm going to trade for. And Kyle Trask, you see him right there on the Broncos. I traded him to the Broncos because Trey Lance was a Bronco. But now he's a Niner, baby.
So they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Damn right.
An extra point forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good.
The only thing I feel sorry for Zach Wilson. I just feel like New York is gonna be really rough on him. If you guys did you guys hear this morning? I just heard on the news they said that I guess some radio person interviewed him when he got to New York, and they're really talking about his mom. Like, yeah, hey, how is your mom so hot? It's like, man, already problems happening in New York. The only person that I'm kind of 50-50 on, because I don't know how the team is going to be, is Justin Fields on Chicago Bears, because I don't think they're coached the greatest, but their team doesn't look that great. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think they're going to ruin his career. Just like what they did to what's his name that they traded to the Panthers. I mean, they put so much stress on him, and I think he's a solid quarterback. It's just they had no good coaching. I mean, the only thing what's good with the Jets, what they did right now, they did get Saleh. Saleh is good. I think he's a good coach. Yeah, Sam Darnold. I think he's going to be a good coach. But I think New York is going to expect too much. And that's the one thing that's going to be the downfall. They're going to expect too much, and he was drafted or he was signed? What team was he on?
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game.
I don't know if Zach Wilson's going to be good. I mean, I think he would be good if he was on another team. Like he was on our team or something.
They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Oh, okay. And what position was he?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
No, the only one that I said made himself look bad in the draft was Matt Jones. Oh, wide receiver. Man, you guys and your wide receivers. I hope he's not going to be like another killer receiver that we got to worry about. But what I was going to say is Mac Jones. Man, he looked so immature in the draft. I mean, he acted like a little kid. And then when they caught him saying that, oh, it's I wanted to be on the Patriots anyway. Like, don't say that stuff. You just make yourself look bad. He was so immature. I'm happy the Niners didn't draft him.
What's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty pretty vanilla defenses, you're looking for guys that play with a band.
I mean, look at Tom Brady. I mean, Tom Brady, when he was, you know, trying to get drafted and stuff, I mean, he was no immature like that. Like, man, I'm very happy he's not on our team.
They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers.
Oh, you do?
Offense ready for their second drive.
And are you playing the PS5 version? Because you know, if it's a digital version, sometimes it sucks. But what you call it, the PlayStation gets confused sometimes, and it downloads the PS4 version. If it's the PS5 and you have like frame drops, that's not good. That might be a problem with the PlayStation, because I have no frame drops, solid 60.
At their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with
Oh, I know.
Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a man open down the
Have you done the latest updates? I mean, yeah, that's weird. I have no frame drops. The only thing I can say to try is delete the game and then reinstall it and see if that fixes it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside.
Look at Trey Lance looking like a beast.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Ooh, look at that throw, man. That was like a little rocket right there. Like that.
No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the
Well, I was excited. I was like, I hope I don't hear Matt Jones.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. He probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The only thing I can think of is, no, I don't think that will cause it. Man, that's just, are you playing on a disc version, or are you playing on a digital version?
back to the ground, this time with Bell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They won 6 now.
Yep.
It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, Trey Lance is ready for a touchdown! Woo!
That's a 49er touchdown.
Oh, it's on the digital version now on EA. Whew.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm.
I don't know what to say. I know sometimes people have issues like a digital version and a PS5 version. I mean, a disc version. Sometimes it's different and causes issues. Mine is a digital version, and I have no problems. I would just say try to delete it and then see what happens. See if it reinstall it and see if it fixes it.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
The only time I had some frame rates drops was on the PS4 Pro, and I don't know, EA always had issues with the PlayStation 4, like it'll hiccup. I would hate that. But since when I switched to the PS5 version, I haven't had no problems, nothing.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again.
Look at Trey Lance showing his beast mode. I'm liking this. Ooh, can't wait until the season starts.
You try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And they'll run on the inside hand. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Okay, catch you later, man. You have a good one. Just watch the rest of the draft and let's see who the Niners pick. Peace out.
Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
2nd and 5. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you start that offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
So when you download it, it's downloading from the EA servers, it's not downloading from the PlayStation servers. If it's doing that, then it's probably their servers. It might have some issues. So yeah, it might be EA's problem.
I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to bring that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, take him down.
Get there and bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Oh, almost another interception. Woo.
First 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm thinking it is maybe a problem with the EA servers and they downloaded it properly. So delete it, download it again, see if that fixes it. If not, then call EA and tell them, hey, it's something's wrong with the game, because now you're making me think it's something to do with EA and their servers. I know yesterday, I jumped on yesterday. I was going to play Madden yesterday, but I couldn't because their servers were messed up. So I don't know if you downloaded it yesterday, but it could be their servers are screwed, because when their servers are messed up, it screws up everything.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Oh, almost picked off. Woo. That was close. Yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely get it normally, because, yeah, with the PSN version, I have no problems with. I haven't heard anyone have any problems with this version. catch it? Oh, nice catch. Yeah, and then right now the game is cheap. If you have the disc version of the PlayStation 5, then just buy a PS4 version, and you can get a free upgrade. And I think the game brand new is $20, so it's no big deal. Let me see. That's a good one. I wouldn't say Bears yet. I would definitely give it to the Vikings because they're a more established team. They're more like ready to, you know, they can go far. So I'm going with the Vikings. Man, yeah, that's crazy what happened with Green Bay. And Rodgers, he was hoping he was coming to the Bay, but it didn't happen.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, what the hell? That was on the ground. How the hell did he pick that off? Come on. I don't know what happened there, but that was a nice throw. Did he Oh, man, he did overthrew him. See, that's the one thing that we're going to have to worry about with Trey Lance is, like, he can throw the ball nice, but he might throw a little too much to it, so it might go over people's heads and stuff. He has to learn that. If he can do that, then he's going to be a good quarterback. And I think he can. He seemed like a very smart football player.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
The Superstar Edition, I think all it is it's just the what you call it, free cards and all that stuff. But yeah, this is the time where it becomes cheap, Madden, because the season is over. So it's the full game. It's not no like partial game or something. So yeah, I mean, I would go for it.
They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Pick that off, baby. Oh, really?
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense.
But if you don't want to pay like $20 and stuff for a new one, probably could go on eBay, maybe find it for cheaper, a used one.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
See if we can maybe get a score in 33 seconds.
Take it in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
But so far, I'm impressed with Lance. His arm strength is really good. But his run game is awesome. Like, man, when he runs, he kind of reminds me of Colin Kaepernick on this game. Look at that. And he throws it with so ease.
And we'll see if that continues.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He's going to his running back. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll look to throw here.
Ooh. The one thing I noticed too with Trey Lance right now is he can take hits. Like you see, it showed blue on him. If that hit we just saw right now on Kyle Trask, he would have been ready on red, or Jimmy G. So one more big hit like that, and they're injured. Ah, there was nothing open. Yeah, I think it might have been the servers, because I had issues with the servers when logging into Madden yesterday. I was planning to stream yesterday, but it just wasn't working right. Ooh, what a hit.
So we'll reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the three-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week after that with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more
Yes,
time.
it is coming back. I think it's going to come back next season, or next season. But there's some college football teams that are going to be opting out. They're not going to be part of it, because EA's done something where I guess the college students are going to get paid for it. And it'll be a part of their, their tradition for their school and stuff like that. Like, it'll pay for stuff like that. But some teams didn't want to do it, so you might not see every team on the NCAA football. That's cool, because I like that, because then you can do the draft, get your draft from the NCAA college football. I used to do that back in the days on the PS2, PS3 and stuff, so that's sweet. Oh, but with Aaron Rodgers, I was hearing rumors, I think it was yesterday, that Denver Broncos are trying to do whatever they can to trade for him. So we might see him on Denver, but he said he'll go to the Raiders. But his #1 team was Niner Nation, baby. Oh, NCAA 14. That was, I believe, considered the best college football that year. The one thing I like about NCAA college football, they never put in Madden. I don't know why. I think it is an awesome feature. It was when the fans were really into the game and you're like the away team, the crowd will shake, the screen will shake, your icons will get all shaky of the players. And what's cool about it, if you had a quarterback that wasn't poised for that, the icons will change to different numbers. And Trey Lance is showing his legs. He can do it. Anyways, and it would make it complicated, because say your #1 route guy was square, but now because it's going crazy, it'll say X, and if you're not thinking, you're like, oh shoot, you can throw it to the wrong person, turnover. Oh, I love that. But they never put it in Madden. I would love to see that in Madden. That is a so awesome feature. Man, they keep trying to blitz me. Come on.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right.
I knew you were going to blitz me, so I said, I'm taking off. Now you guys are probably regretting trading Trey Lance to me.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game.
Man, that was good coverage.
Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run.
First down, baby.
He is going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards.
It's kind of sweet having a QB that can run. When there's no one open, hey, just run it.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team game.
Oh, did he catch it? Did he? Oh, he did. That was nice.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, the controller is, it's cool. It needs some work.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
The one thing about the controller for the PS5 is, because of the new feature, the feedback feature and stuff is, it feels like it's going to break. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my God, that's all on me. Oh, I don't mind my bad. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'm going to be right back.